Hello and welcome back to Vintage Wine and Port. Today we're looking at the year 1975, an iconic year that saw Jaws hit our big screen, the music charts defined by Bowie, Bee Gees and Elton John, and the world sighing in relief as the war in Vietnam finally came to an end. However, our focus, as always, is the world of wine. And 1975 is a really good year. If you have a birthday, anniversary or commemoration from 1975, you are in luck. We've got some fantastic options from across the world of wine, a real variety. We'll start in Bordeaux, which was an interesting year weather-wise. There was lots of stuff going on. There were dry patches, there were storms, pretty much every weather imaginable. It was a real roller coaster for the producers in the Bordeaux, but thankfully the harvest rode it out. It was unaffected by the more extreme ends of the weather, and it really came out pretty decently. Bordeaux is a very solid option for 1975. There's some beautiful Bordeaux options. Further south into Italy, we have some really excellent Italian wines, especially from particular regions. Tuscany had an excellent harvest. There are lots of beautiful Chiantis produced, and Brunello wines. That is the defining vintage for Brunello, so it really is a good option. Italy is a solid bet for a 1975 anniversary. And over to Portugal, our speciality, of course, vintage port. Now, interestingly, 1975 probably wouldn't be a year that would be generally declared. Normally, it wouldn't live up to the legendary status of other vintages. However, it was a very important year politically. It was the first year after the 1974 revolution, and Portugal were keen to showcase to the world what they could do, what they could produce. So there was a lot more vintage port produced than would be expected otherwise, which means there is quite a bit out there. It's pretty good quality, maybe not that legendary vintage status, but then on the flip side, it's really good value. It's at much more affordable price point than some of those hard to obtain years, and it really is a pretty solid, good option. There's loads of other Portuguese wine out there as well. We've got some Madeira downstairs. We also recommend single harvest Calita ports. We've got Parma 1975 Calita downstairs. So you don't necessarily have to go for the vintage option. There's lots to explore within Portugal, and indeed within the whole world of wine. 1975 is a really solid year. Go to vintagewineandport.co.uk, search 1975. You'll see all of our options, all of our wines, even some of our spirits. We've got some cognac from 1975. We've got Riz de Peyron Armagnac. That is an evergreen option that we will pretty much always have from every year. Spirits are very reliable in that sense. So look, there's lots to explore. vintagewineandport.co.uk, search 1975 to find the perfect gift or indeed treat for yourself today.